Hey, 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 beautiful souls. This is the Intuitive Weekly Shamanic Tarot reading. Yeah, I got caught up in some other stuff like it's called SEX. So that took all of my time, so I couldn't do the reading. All right. Hence the reason for so what's the question? You know, I don't even know I don't even have an idea of the question for today, for this week. As I'm speaking, I just saw my mother's dog with one of her rubber bones. The bone is blue. What does that say? A dog with a bone. That's what immediately came to mind. A dog with a bone. Are you a dog with a bone? What does a dog with a bone signify for you, for me, for us? What do we need to know about that? Hello, my one viewer. I can't tell who you are. I'm on to do the weekly reading, but I'm thinking of what to ask as a question. The question hasn't really dropped in because I had other priorities this weekend. What question? Let me just go with a general question, and if anything else pops up, because the sun is coming out. And did I say good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you all are? It's in the sunny Caribbean. It's just after 7, no, it's not yet 7 a.m. and it's going to be another scorcher and humid as well. Okay, so let's go with a general question. 2 people are on. What do we need to know for this week? What do we need to know for this week? For our highest good. That's even more important. What do we need to know this week for our highest good? Oh, okay, this is interesting. 5 of wind. So that means, hello Esha. Shamanic tarot reading is what I do, Peter. That's it. That's the name of that's the card. It's the name of the deck. The name of the deck is Dream Dust Shamanic Tarot Reading. Shamanic Tarot is different from the regular tarot, Peter, in that it enhances your intuition. And for newcomers, it opens up their intuition. And the more that you work with the Shamanic Tarot, is the deeper your intuition, the deeper your intuition goes and grows, and the wider it expands. All right, shaman is S-H-A-M-A-N, as far as I know. I am here to do the weekly reading. Now, so the first card is 5 of wind. Now, 5 of wind is an interesting card. Notice that you see an opening there. It could be a mouth, it could be a window. However, there are lots of clouds coming out of this mouth or window, depending on how you look at it, at the card. And 5 is all about change. Wind is about windy thoughts. And what are you spouting that's creating so much hot air? Why? Notice it's a face. Huh? I see it as a face. It's red in the face. So, what is it that's going on that's causing you to be red in the face? What is all this hot air about? Are you at odds with someone? Is it that you're trying to get a point across, or you're trying to say your piece and you're not being heard, so that's pissing you off? Because as 5 is the number for change, and wind is about thoughts, I call these wind cards, it's mental flatulence. Because once you have these thoughts running in your head over and over and over, you end up as a gerbil on a wheel, basically. So, 5 of wind really it means there's a lot of tension right now. You feel betrayed. You are struggling to be heard. The thing is here with this card, what it's telling you is you have to learn to get along with others in a more harmonious and productive way. So stop bitching, stop moaning. Peter, this is the weekly reading that I do. If you want to know what else I do, feel free to get onto my site. It is, if you type in Soul Dancer White Dragon, no spaces on Facebook, you will find my business page. Okay? Now when this card says learn to get along with others, it means basically that whatever you are fighting, or whatever fight you have going on with the other person, where you are not being heard, you need to take a step back. That's really what that means. You need to take a step back. You need to call a truce between yourself. You don't have to say anything to the other person, but you need to call a truce in order to look deeper within to understand what is triggering you, because that's what's going on. Something is triggering you and you are taking it out on the other people or person, and it is not going to help you. So basically it is time to let it go. Let it go and go within to your inner well of stillness in order to see what the real problem is. Because the issue is here, people, the sun is now getting in my eye. The issue is here, people, that when you feel angry, you are never, and I mean never, angry for the reason you believe. You are angry because you are triggered. That's the bottom line. You are angry because you are triggered, and it's the person or people by their actions or the vibration that they give off or their words that are triggering you, but it's not really for the reason you think. So you need to delve deeper into that. Okay, so because I brought up this card, I like, even though it's a general reading, I like to go for something a bit more positive. Okay, this is interesting. I get the Strength card. The Strength card is number 8. The Strength card is interesting. First of all, it's number 8. Today is the 8th. 8 is the number of manifesting abundance. And eight is the number for manifesting abundance. I just had to block that creep. And manifesting abundance as well. It's a beautiful card. The Strength card is a major arcana card, which is fantastic. It's a fabulous way to start the day and the week. This Strength card is powerful because it is telling you that you have the inner strength on which to draw in order to support you, in order to face. Leave that, Joy. I don't know why did someone pull out the flowers from here, exposing all the anyway, let me leave that alone. So you need to dig down deep, find your inner strength, because that strength is going to assist you in facing whatever it is you got to face this week. Not only that, when you dig deep and when you pull that up, you are also tapping into patience, trust. You have the courage and the passion to help you dig deeper. You're going to pull up the vitality that you need, that is going to propel you forward. And most importantly, you're going to have to face your animal nature. What does that mean? We all have spirit animals. And you see, when you feel fired up, in a rage, or just fired up, it doesn't have to be anger. That is your passion. Your passion is linked to your inner animal. You know, like some people are bulls, and they just rah, and they're just really so powerful and so on. Everyone's inner animal is powerful, but they each carry individual qualities, and that's the beauty of it. I keep noticing my head in this V shape in the house here. Isn't that interesting? In addition to which, I decided to use a triangle this morning, and the two triangles are creating something rather interesting there. Anyway, so moving right along. This card is also about good health and a lust for life. So you need to tap into the energy of your inner animal as well. I love this card because you see where my finger is? You can see the darker figure, how its fist is below, deep into the soil, into Mother Earth's body, and it is just pulling up the force, the strength, the vitality, the energy to be able to face what's ahead this week. And as I have the card lifted here, notice the I've never seen them like this before. All of these are lines of energy. Notice how they are flashing and they are flowing deep. This is not the time for a reading. Whoever that is, I can't see your name, but this is not the time for a reading. I am doing well, actually I could. I am doing the intuitive weekly reading. Notice the lines of this energy. It's beautiful. I've never seen it like that before. And tap into it, dig down, dig deep. Let me see who is asking for a reading there. Now ladies, I don't normally do readings during the intuitive weekly reading, so I will not be long. And since I see a third person come on and I suspect another is going to come on, this is not the time to do it. So I shall choose one person. And the first one I saw was Phenomenal. This is interesting because I do phenomenal shamanic tarot readings. That's pretty cool. I love the name you gave to yourself, Madam Anahata. Jessica, what does Madam Jessica Phenomenal Anahata need to know for her highest good? Let's see. Well, Jessica, I get the Justice card for you. This Justice card is a major arcana card, so take it even more seriously than you would the others. It's also number 11. Number 11, okay, we have the one which is new beginnings. Number 11 means it's also about setting your intention. It's a beautiful card. Notice the red in the middle. It is telling you to take a balanced approach. Be like this tree. Root yourself. Root yourself firmly with whatever it is that you are facing right now. Red is all about power and passion, but it's also about Mother Earth and grounding. And it's telling you to not only take a balanced approach, but also you need to use wise judgment here, girl, to discern what is best in this particular situation that you are experiencing right now. Whatever it is, whether it's a legal decision or concerning the law, expect a fair decision. But to do that, you really do have to go within and be balanced. You have to look at it from a different angle and decide. I don't want to see the air conditioning unit in the background. And decide what is best for you in the situation. Go do some meditation on it. Just sit quietly and ask that question. What is the best outcome for you? And sit with it. I want you to sit with it. And when you sit with it, Jessica, I want you to really listen in carefully, very, very carefully. If you don't hear, if you are not clairvoyant, I want you to be able to feel the message. Feel the emotion that's coming in, Jessica, and what it has to tell you. That is the reality, that is truth, and that is the real justice. And in order for it to come about, I want you to start living in that feeling until the day or the individual, whatever it is, occurs, and expect it. Expect it, expect it, because that is what is going to occur. You must stay tapped in and tuned in. And for that to happen, when you start feeling nervous, go back to this feeling and sit with it. Do not speak. Do not move. Do not get up from wherever you are until you feel this feeling again in your body. And then go forward to meet and greet whoever is involved, keeping this feeling in mind and in your heart. This is easy for you to do, phenomenal, Jessica, and I wish you all the best. I'm going to do, let's see, yeah, because I notice a lot of people are on. I don't normally do live readings anymore here. And 5 is a nice number. 5 is a number for change. Did you all know that, ladies? Okay, so who is next? You're very welcome, Jessica. I love your name, girl. Let's see, is Esha still on? Because Esha was the first, but I don't see Esha up here anymore. Okay, Connie. What does Connie need to know right now for her highest good? Connie, I get Wind Shaman for you. And the Wind Shaman, it's a beautiful card. And wind is the number for thoughts, is the number, the symbol for thoughts. You need to focus, Connie, on what's important to you. You're not focusing on what's important to you. In fact, as I said that, I noticed that my face was half in shadow and half in light. That's interesting, Connie. What does that mean to you, Connie? Because it is telling you, basically, that you need to step fully into what you know. People come to you for support. People ask you for your advice. You are someone who is highly respected, and you have an intuitive knowing which assists and supports others. And Connie, it is time that you step up and you step in. This blue is a mountain. This blue signifies communication. You, lovely lady, you see where my finger is? You need to get up there and take your seat. You need to take your seat on the mountain, or on your seat of power. That is your seat of power. You are an intellectual authority figure. I notice that I'm burping a lot. So what's coming up? Something is coming up there for you, Connie, as I'm speaking. Let it out. Let it out. You are a highly skilled problem solver, but you are also not embracing this at all. You are definitely a pillar of strength to many, and you are able to see the truth in all things. Why? Because you are highly intuitive. You are also an empath. It is time, Connie, that you tap in and that you embrace who you are. Okay? Let's see who else is on here. I hope that resonated. Ruth. Ruth, my dear. Ruth Raymond. Okay, Ruth. my dear. What does Ruth need to know right now for her high school? I can't stay on long, LA. Oh, okay. Who is that that's saying I'm here? Ah, okay, you're here. Okay. I had dog fur on my ear. And the sun is starting to come into my face here. It wasn't my intention to do readings this morning, but let's go with it. Hi, Vaira. Hello, girl. And Leah, hi. Okay, so Ruth. What does Ruth need to know for her highest good? I gotta take the sun out of my face. What does Ruth need to know for her highest good? Ruth. Seven of Sea. This is a beautiful card. Ruth, this is your card. Seven of Sea. Seven is the number for spiritual enlightenment. Sea is all about emotions. I love this card. I love this card. You need to go deeper into your inner well of stillness, Ruthie. And what do I mean by that? Meditation. That's what I mean by that. This is a dreamy, sexy waterfall of color. And it suits you. You go with the flow, you can dance in the emotions. There's a lot of purple in it, which means tapping into your intuition. There's a lot of mystery, but hear what, Ruth, my dear, there is also a lot of illusions happening here and temptations. What you are fooling yourself about something. You want to believe that something is real and you are doubting yourself. You want to believe that it's really real, but you are fooling yourself, Ruthie. Let me tell you that right now. You are going to be presented with a few choices, a few opportunities, Ruth, and some may seem, no, some will be better than others. You need to be real. You need to identify what is best for you, not what is best for other people. Identify what is best, what is better for you, and go with it. Because right now things are a bit chaotic. So before you make the decision, or when you make the decision, or if you make the decision, based on your choice, you need to decide if you are prepared to accept the consequences of your actions. That, my dear Ruth, is your reading. All right? I can only do brief readings, ladies. If you want a deeper reading, you will have to, you know, my $97 special is still valid. It ends, it's an introductory price, 2/3 off, and it ends in December 2021. Okay, so you're very welcome, Ruthie. Let me see who is next. So we did Connie, we did Jessica Phenomenal, we did Ruthie, Vaira. Hi, girl. Okay, so what does Vairia need to know right now for her highest good? Oh my gosh, I got the strength card again. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Whew. Vairia, when you tap into your strength, because you gotta dig down deep for it, you will feel such peace. You will be, okay, let me say, blown away by the peace that you feel within when you dig down and you pull up your strength. You got to dig deep into Mother Earth. You got to really dig deep into yourself for the strength that you need to face the challenges that are present in your life. You are fully capable of handling it, girl. It is number 8. Number 8 is also the number for manifesting abundance. When you put number 8, turn number 8 on the side, it spells infinity. You have to trust. Vairia, you have to trust. You have to be patient. You have the passion. When you dig down deep for the strength, you will also pull up the vitality that you need, because there is something that you so ardently desire. Your strength will help you pursue it and get it. Because of where you come from, you know about people's animal nature. Where are you filming from? I am in the Caribbean, in Trinidad and Tobago to be precise, the most southerly island in the Caribbean, 8 or 10 miles from the Venezuelan coastline. Whoever asked that question. So Vairia, that's your reading. You really need to ground yourself. Find a way to ground yourself. This figure is a dark red, and you need to be fully grounded. You need to be fully grounded. Yeah, the weather is fantastic, but it's starting to get a little too hot for me. It's early morning, and it's probably 80 degrees already. The sun is just coming out. Okay, 80 Fahrenheit, of course. It's going to be hotter than that. You're very welcome. Okay, so after Vairia, who have we got? Leah. We have Leah. And let's see. Okay, so it looks like Leah is going to be the last person. I don't know if Esha is here. I'll do a reading for Esha. Esha was the first, but I didn't think that I would be doing any readings actually. Okay, so Leah, you are a stubborn lady, you know. You drag your feet so much when you have to do things, but look who is talking. Look who's talking. Procrastination. You know, procrastination means fear. Procrastination equals fear. You know that, right? Just in case you didn't clear. That's what procrastination means. Okay? So what does Leah need to know right now for her highs? Good. Oh, this is a beautiful card. I got 2 cards for you, Leah. The first one is 9 of Earth. This is a beauty. And wait till you see the next one. 9 of Earth is a beautiful, beautiful card. See the red on the horizon? See the red line up there? That's the horizon, and that's where you're going. You are coming to the end of a chapter in your life, Leah. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful happening. And you need to be grateful, thankful, and joyful for all that you have achieved. You've done something magnificent. It doesn't matter if you think there's a fly in the ointment somewhere. That is irrelevant. They cannot hurt you. They cannot hinder you. They cannot hold you back. This 9 of Earth says the accumulation of wealth through creativity, luxurious pleasures, ripe fields, and lush lands. This is what this card is all about. It's the lusciousness of this green. It's this beautiful landscape as you go forward to the future. Your future is on the horizon, and there's a beautiful waterfall of color behind there. And that's where you're going, Leah. You finally decided to make movements, and this is what you can expect as long as you continue to take action. Action is important. It doesn't matter if you're scared or nervous. Action is very important. This is the next card for you, Leah, and it's the Sun card. It's a gorgeous card. It's a major arcana card, and I want to keep the two triangles like that. I love this thing that's working here with these two, this triangle. I don't know what's happening here. The Sun card is all about bliss, and again, it's telling you, Leah, closing of an old chapter and the beginning of a new. That's the number 19. You also got 9 of Earth. All right? It's just, this is what you can expect as you do the work, Leah. Happiness, meeting your inner child, learning how to play. Okay, let me get to the light. Learning how to play. Be playful again. You don't do enough of that, Leah. Your creativity is what brings out your inner child. Of course, you're going to grow more and be more. Take the time to smell the flowers, smell the roses. This new vitality that is firing you up, girl, it's going to bring you such peace and tranquility. It's gonna blow you away. It's gorgeous. I love that for you, Leah. You are finally starting to believe that things are possible. That what you desire is going to happen. The beautiful things that you want in your life are coming to pass. Yes, my dear Leah, you dragged your feet and you dragged your ass along long enough. However, things are starting to happen for you, Leah, and this is what it's all about. So I'm going to do one final reading for Esha. Esha was the first, but I don't think Esha is still on, but I'm still going to do the reading for her because she didn't stay. All right, so what does Esha need to know for her highest good? Okay. And for Esha, I get the balance card for you. I know you were the first, but you'll be the last reading. This balance card is a major arcana card. Okay? And it is just telling you that you have to focus on having balance in your life, Esha. Balance in all things right now. Not too much up, not too much down. When you get angry, try to let it go as fast as possible. Do some breathing exercises to get rid of that, to let the anger go. You need to be really balanced and have a tranquil, moderate, calm approach to everything right now for this week. All right? Your third eye is very active at the moment. You are still ignoring it a little bit, you know, like a pesky fly. This is the whoever that is, this is the last reading, huh? Like a pesky fly, you are trying to ignore the information that's coming in. The beauty of it is, Esha, you see with your heart, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. My face is very, very puffy. Eh? Early morning. What else does Esha need to know? Esha, see where my finger is? Let me hold this card to the light. That is sunlight. That is an open window. That is the light of Source, Creator, Infinite Intelligence, God, whatever name you have for you have for it. It's beautiful, Esha, and this is the open window to your soul. And see this? This is your connection to the heavens. That is why the harmony, the calm, the peace, the moderation and balance, that's why it is so necessary for you right now, Esha, so that you connect to what is real and what is true. Because in actual fact, this is the only thing that is true and real. Everything else is fake, unreal, an illusion. Your connection to Creator God, Source, Infinite Intelligence, whatever name you have for it, that is the reality. That is the only thing that is true and real. So before anyone else comes on, I am going to say hello. Who is that saying hello? Chaley, hi! Okay, Chaley. All right, you're going to be the last. I just came on to do the weekly reading because I was, if you go back to the first 5 minutes of the recording, you will hear why I couldn't do the reading. All right, so Chaley, I'm going to do a general reading for you. And what does Chaley need to know right now for her highest good? What does Chaley need to know right now for her highest good? Let me put my head in front of this AC unit that's behind me here, because I don't like seeing it in the background. So, what does Chaley need to know right now for her highest good? Okay, it's true my face is in shadow, but I prefer my head to block the AC unit. Okay, people? What does Chaley need to know right now for her highest good? Chaley? Shadow. Your shadow, Chaley, your shadow aspects, Chaley, are, well, I was going to say negatively affecting you. It affects all of us negatively when we don't make friends with them. Because your shadow are the things that are painful, the things that are fearful, the things that you don't like dealing with, and they all occurred in childhood. Face it. Embrace it, love it, because it is part of you. It's really all of your experiences that you didn't want to deal with. Okay? Peter, this is the last reading for Chaley. So, Chaley, let's see what Dream Dust has to tell you. Oh, this is beautiful. Rada. This dog's face is dirty with dirt, boy. Chaley, I get 10 of Earth, my dear. 10 of Earth is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful. Let me make sure that you can see it. Okay, that's a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And 10 means you're starting a new chapter in your life, Chaley. See that? The swirls of color, those are whirling dervishes. I'm sure you know about dervishes from India. And it's a dance of celebration. It's a dance of celebration for you. Whatever prospect, whatever activity, whatever project you are working on right now, Chaley, not only is it a goal, it's also exactly where, well, we are all where we need to be, but you in particular, Chaley, because this speaks of, there's a lot of movement on the card. You probably can't see it, the swirls of the circular swirls of green. That's all about abundance. It's all about heart energy. This card talks about prosperity and security. A time of joy, wealth, and family. Now, wealth, don't get me wrong, wealth does not have to be money. Wealth could be your family. Wealth could be your friends, as well as what we call wealth. It says a possible inheritances in the offing. That's interesting. This is a gathering, a song, dance, and all in celebration, Chaley. So whatever you are doing, girl, keep on doing it. There's a lot of red in the card, so that does mean that you have to ground yourself. And if you don't have any way of grounding, Chaley, you can rub your bare feet on the floor. You can take 10 deep belly breaths. Whatever is gonna piss you off, you can do some dragon breaths, Chaley. And what you do is you breathe deep into your belly. You take one long, slow, deep breath into your belly. And when you breathe out, you make a sound like, ha, right? And you do that a few times, that dragon breath, in order to get rid of the negative energy. In order to get rid of the anger. What you can also do, Chaley, is you put your finger in your belly button, one finger in your belly button, and the other finger on your third eye. And you pull up both of them at the same time. And you breathe in and out. And you will feel an almost immediate relaxation. So, finger in the belly button and the other finger up here, and you pull up both like this. And that, with one or two fingers, doesn't matter. And that is going to clear the energy. It is just as powerful as the dragon breath. So you could use one or both, and you can do it anytime. If something makes you, if something flies through your head, you know, I heard enrage you, you can quickly go to the bathroom, to the ladies' room. I don't want to see this AC unit in the thing. And just do this breathing with your, again, your finger in your belly button and your other finger in the on your third eye, and just pull up, hold it, then release. You will, the reaction, the release will be immediate. No kidding. Do that a few times and you'll be good to go. So, ladies, this was fantastic. Okay, Peter wants to. Let me respond to Peter. Peter wants to know if she will get a government job. It doesn't sound to me as if Peter. I don't know why 24/5/21 is here. You couldn't possibly have been born in 2021, Peter, and you could not have been born in 1921. However, that is not really important. What does Peter wants to know if she'll get a government job? Peter, did you apply for a job? Because if you didn't apply for a job, how can you get a job? Huh? If you want a government job, Peter, have you already applied for the job? Because you say a government job. I know government job spells security. But I don't get the feeling that you've already applied for a job, Peter. So, my question is going to be for you, Peter. What do you need to know about this government job that you want? And you see that desperation that you are feeling, it is going to get you the exact opposite, Peter, of what you really want. Seriously. Desperation is fear. When you are desperate and you want something really badly, it is fear that is ruling you, and it will never work. It does not work. Peter. So, Peter, I can tell you, yes, you will get a government job. However, you have to apply for the job. And hear me clearly. If there is a particular job that you want in the government, you have to focus your mind on it. You have to go look for it. You have to talk to people about it to find out where to apply, to find out which office to apply for the job. If you don't, let me not say that, because what I'm feeling is you already have an idea in mind of what you want, but you weren't specific on here. So be assured, Peter Das, that you will get it. And even if you get the particular job that you don't really want, it will lead you to the one that you want. Okay, dear? So, people, on that note, I shall say, Rishabh, I'm not answering and doing any more readings. So on that note, people, I'm going to say ciao.